Smoking no shirt.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? We here. What's popping with y'all? Hey, you already know what time it is. Shake money. The baby lizards are getting worn out right now. I can't believe you even showed face over here, but it's all right, bro. I'm gonna let you live today. Hey, the baby lizards are getting their ass wore out right now. Utah running all over them boys. Dudes wide open all over the field. I was expecting y'all to have a decent game, but jeez Louise. Come on, my boy. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? What's up, chat? We in here. Hey, the link is in the chat. Let's go. We gonna get it popping right away. We ain't wasting no time today. Hey, tell all the Twitter champs, the Twitter space champs, all the Wolfpack, tell them send the text messages out. Say CB said pull up, or you scared. If you scared, take your ass to church. You already know what time it is. We going up over here. You know how we get down. We bring the energy and we get it cracking non-stop. Yes, sir. What's popping with y'all, man? You already know what time it is. Shout out to the homie, the Dolphins realtor in the building. He actually had the first comment. I smoked like 3 cigars already waiting for this. Let's go, man. Let's get it cracking for the Dolphins realtor in here. Let's crank up, man. The homie S. Harris in the building. I see you, Wolfpack. Slice them boys. Slice and dice. What's good with you? Adam Sadowski in the building. Shout out to the homie. Fins up, y'all. Members gang in the building. Yes, sir. We going up, Adam. Yes, sir. Hey, put the emojis in the chat. You already know what time it is. Shake Money in the building. Aqua in the building. Shout out to them we Shake Money. I'm gonna lean off them joints just a little bit. I'm gonna lean off the baby lizards, but y'all struggling right now. You struggling with the Utah Utes, and you shouldn't be letting these West Coast teams beat up on Florida teams like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. You got to come correct. Shit, get them boys right. Kyle, what's good with you? Says, what's good with y'all? Adam Sadowski with the 1 member for 1 month. Let's go. You already know what time it is. Shout out to the homie Adam Sadowski dropping the donation. Love the support. Appreciate you, Sir, Los Dolphinatic says the Bosas are back in South Beach. The Wayne D experience is in here. The members gang is in here. Kyle's in here. Gators are choking right now. It's hard to watch. It is hard to watch. But let's go ahead and get the homie in the building. The Dolphins realtor is in the building. Hey, loving the picture, bro. You look good, bro. Look good, play good, feel good, man. What's up with you, bro?
What's up, man? Nothing, bro. You know, I'm high on these cigars. I'm just waiting, you know?
Just chilling. We here now, man. Hey, we're only a week away from the start of the season. Hey, next Thursday things kick off for the NFL. Man, you gotta look forward to this. This is just a beautiful time of year, man. It don't get no better than this. It really don't.
Yeah, man. You're 100% right.
Yeah.
This is what are we, 10 days?
Hey, 10 days out, man. 10 days. We Tyreek. We 10 days out. We Tyreek Hill out, man. 10 days.
Oh boy, I've already seen a couple of people predicting that we're gonna lose to the Chargers first off, and there's just no way, man.
Oh, come on. I don't. Who? All right. So if you're predicting we lose to the Chargers, you got to be able to give me some reasonable explanation as to why we lose, how we lose. I really just don't see it. Now, last year when they beat us, they weren't a better football team than us, right? We just kind of got out schemed, out coached, out game planned, and as a result of that, we end up losing the game, right? I'm not going to make an excuse. It happened. I think McDaniel's going to learn from his mistakes, and that shit won't happen again. And that's what good coaches do. They figure it out, man. They figure it out.
Well, I already know that he learned from his mistakes because he brought in Vic Fangio, and that's what they run over there.
And that's half the battle right there, because I think our defense – I mean, I don't think our defense was lacking last year. And if you fix the defense, and I'm not saying – I mean, you ain't got to be great, but you got to be a little bit better than you were. because that secondary was like ranked bottom half of the league, man. It was bottom third. I mean, we got to be better in those areas. We got to be able to get off the field and stop teams. Point blank, period.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man.
They just moved Noah, and they were picking on Noah in the preseason. So, I think that's all this is. It's just a process of learning, of growing into our shoes, man.
I agree, man. And I dropped a link in the chat. I was trying to get some of the Wolfpack to come through. We'll see if they show up tonight. Even if you want to come up and just kick it, holler at us. I was watching. Were you watching the Gators game?
Nah, I was just over there on the fence tailgate, just kind of hearing what they were saying.
Oh, okay. All right. Were they talking football or they were talking Gator stuff? They were talking NFL or Gators?
It was a cross. They were talking Dolphin stuff, but then they were also watching the game and commenting on the Gators.
I got you. I mean, honestly, there was a lot of talk today. I was in some spaces. I still hear the Chris Grier hate. I mean, I don't think it's ever going to stop until like this team wins like some playoff games, which I mean, it's cool to some extent. Like it's got to happen. That's what we want, right? We want us playing meaningful football, but this team that he's built is solid, bro. I can't really like kill him until I see this team play. And honestly, the team last year was really good. Like, to be completely honest, last year's team was good enough to make a deep run too, right? But Tua being hurt 5 games, it's like, bro, I mean, when any team loses their starting quarterback for 5 games, like they're gonna take a step back. They're gonna lose games. So it's tough. But to say Chris Grier isn't doing a good job and he put together the team he put together last year, and then he added on to that and doubled down and went and got some more guys this year, like you can't be mad at Chris Grier.
I mean, how are you mad with this guy?
I don't get it, bro. Because he just took over in 2019. So you're looking at a 4-year rebuild, right?
Yeah.
You stripped the team down to the studs. Like, okay, we were playing with some guys off the street, like literally guys off the street who we signed and, tried to turn them into football players. And he built it from the ground up. I just don't understand how people are mad at him, TDR. I just don't understand it, bro.
Well, all right. So, I mean, I think they want the guy to be perfect, but no GM is perfect. Okay. He drafts Noah Benogany. He drafts Liam Eichenberg, Austin Jackson. Austin Jackson might be good yet, but the other two, I think it's fair to say that they're busts. But he also flips the 5th round pick?
Yeah.
3 first-round picks for a guy that is now a 3rd stringer.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. And I know they're gonna say, hey, he missed on some draft picks. Every GM misses on draft picks, bro. Like, there's no GM that is hitting on all their draft picks. Howie Roseman, who they consider the god of GMs, he has missed huge on draft picks. But they will get in here and tell you that because he missed on draft picks, he's not good. He's middle of the pack, but if he goes out and has a team that goes out here and wins meaningful games and makes a Super Bowl run, shit, they're gonna have him top 5. They got to. I mean, he literally built this shit from the ground up. Let me get the homie Big Nick in here. Big Nick, what's popping with you, man? Where you been at, bro?
Fans up, man. Just been doing got to take care of the Big Nick side of the YouTube stuff too. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I feel it, man. How you been?
Hey, man, I'm loving life, man. I can't complain, man. I'm just glad to hear other people on here that's willing to defend, in my opinion, the best GM in football. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't make sense how people don't think Chris Grier is the man.
Bro, Chris Grier has literally built this shit from the ground up, bro. And when you look at this team, you may say, hey, this team is top heavy. I don't know about the depth, but then we got some good football players on this team. And we got some football players on this team that can change the dynamic of the game with 1 or 2 plays. Jalen Ramsey, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Bradley Chubb, Teron Armstead. Like, these are all dogs, bro. Like, the best of the best. Jalen Phillips, Javon Holland. Like, bro,
hey, check this out.
You got players everywhere.
What do you think about this stat? Since beginning with Wilkins, is the first year that Chris Grier completely had
Control.
control of the roster, right?
Right.
And Wilkins rookie year. That's one first rounder that's starting. Tua, that's two first rounders that's starting. Three Jackson, that's three first rounders that's starting. Uh Waddle and Jalen
Phillips.
Phillips.
Yep.
That's five first rounders starting out of six. How many other general managers have that on their roster right now? Five of their first 6 round draft picks of their six first round picks are on the team and starting.
And making meaningful plays, bro.
And he flipped first rounders for Hill and Chubb as well.
Flipped
And
them.
wait a minute. Am I mistaken? Is all five of the starting first rounders in the top 100?
Not yet.
Waddle
They're not
isn't.
there yet.
Waddle
Nah,
isn't.
Waddle's there. Waddle's in the top
Waddle
100.
is-
Phillips,
Oh, Jackson isn't there. So
Austin
four out of
Jackson.
the five first round players are not in the top 100.
Phillips isn't there yet either, though. So I
Oh, he
don't
wasn't there either.
Nah, he didn't
Is
make
he?
it yet.
Oh,
Nah, he didn't. I
But
don't think
still.
he. Yeah, but he should look next year if he has a good year, like we're expecting him to. Shit, he should be there, no doubt.
okay. So 50% of the first six picks that you picked in the first round, 50% of them are in the top 100 in the
Yeah,
NFL.
Christian Wilkins, Jalen Waddle, Tua
Tua
Tagovailoa. Come on, bro. Like, he hit, bro. He hit.
And then let's go to the second round. Let's go to the second rounders. Let's
Bro,
go to
he hit, bro.
let's go to Robert Hunt. Let's
Robert
go
Hunt,
to
a dog, bro. He might be a Pro Bowler this year if the pre-snap penalty slow down and he getting off the ball, right? He'll be a
Raekwon
Pro
Davis
Bowler.
starting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Javon Harlan starting.
Man,
you know?
hey, ain't left the field. Javon Holland ain't left the field since he got on the field. He ain't left the field.
Those same people that criticize Tua, the coach, the organization, Grier, you know who their favorite player is? You know who their favorite player is on the team? And Grier drafted this dude in the 5th round. Van Ginkel. A Grier pick. A Grier pick.
Yeah, and Van Ginkel getting meaningful time too. It's like and he's made meaningful plays, bro. Touchdowns, fumble recoveries. He's done a lot, bro.
Duality and position flexibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then here's one, and I'll let you guys go after this. But here's one right here that no one can seem to answer. In 2019, at the start of the rebuild, there were people on ESPN and other channels saying that the Miami Dolphins should be investigated by the NFL because they are believing they are placing an unsafe work environment on the field. Fast forward to 2023, and we have one of the top 5 teams in the NFL.
Wow.
But you want to talk shit about Chris Grier.
and he literally built it from the ground up, bro. The worst O-line in 10 years, bro. We had the worst O-line.
And we still got our first round pick next year.
we graded out the worst O-line in 10 years in a decade, and they still crying about the offensive line. We got Teron Armstead, we got Robert Hunt, we got Connor Williams, who's top 5 at the position. We got Isaiah Wynn, who we brought in to alleviate the Liam Eichenberg issue, and then you got Austin Jackson, who's really kind of flipped the switch this year and looks like a totally different player. So I'm not complaining about Chris Grier. And I know people will get on here and fight to the death about how Chris Grier is mid and he's trash. Bro, they just don't know football, and they're not looking at it from the right point of view. Because if you're looking at how you build a football team, that's how you do it. You scrap it and you do it. You build it up, and you get guys on deals that are reasonable.
Right, absolutely. Whose scouting team found Zach Sealer on the waiver wire?
That's Chris Grier.
Whose scouting team?
That's Chris Grier's team.
Oh, okay.
From the Baltimore Ravens.
CB, a lot of faces. I mean, is this what they were talking about?
Yeah. They were talking about how bad Chris Grier was today. And they said, Chris Grier is mid and He's not. He won't address the trenches, right? They said he won't address the trenches, bro. How many fucking offensive linemen can you bring in to address the trenches, bro? I think he's brought in like 4 guys in the offseason. Like, what else can you do? Like, you want him to you want him to send everybody out and bring a whole new line in? That's not realistic, bro.
They're just gonna have to see it in action. But I guess this whole hate is over the Jonathan Taylor thing.
No, it's over.
No,
They're still
no,
mad. They're still
no.
mad about the
It's
offensive line.
self-loathing. It's self-loathing. That's all it is. Self-loathing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, they want to be proud fans of the Miami Dolphins, but they also want everybody to believe that the Dolphins suck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
some negative, low energy, man. I don't.
It is, but it's a sad place to be in too. To get on a space every day and talk about how bad how a GM isn't making the right moves, and bro, you sit back and be a fan sometimes because you don't have control over nothing. Obviously, the coaches believe in the guys in the building, and if they didn't, they would be trying to get other guys in the building. So if
It's
Mike
literally
McDaniel
their job.
if Mike McDaniel watch practice, so it's his job to watch and evaluate players every day. So if he watches practice every day, he goes to practice, right? He goes to practice, watches the guys at practice while they practice. After practice, he goes and watches the guys on film. The next day, he watches the film with the guys and evaluates how they're playing and communicates with them about how they're playing. Then he goes and practices again with them. And then he watches it and does it all over again. So you're telling me that the guy who is watching these guys, it's his offense. You're telling me the guy who watches these guys every day is not making the move because he feels like these guys aren't good enough? Do you think he's really saying to himself, hey, these guys aren't good enough? I'm just being stubborn and I'm not making a move because I'm into myself and I'm selfish and I'm thinking about myself and how I feel like I can get it done without good offensive linemen. No, that's not the case. The dude really wants the best for the team. And he feels like the guys in the building are scheme fits that work for him. We just got to go out there and watch it play out. That's it.
And this dude literally watched no name running backs like gain like 1,000 yards, 1,500
Easily
yards
in San Fran. He did it.
Like in Houston, Arian Foster and I never heard of Arian Foster until Houston. You know what I'm saying? Like and on and on and on and.
But it was that zone scheme, bro.
Right. Alfred Morris and Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like from FIU or where he from, FAU or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude led the league in rushing.
It's wild, man. And you just honestly, I just want to get to the first game and I want to evaluate the guys based on what they're putting on the field. I'm not complaining about nothing no more. Hey, it is what it is. Whatever we got right now, we rocking with. So at this point, we need to just kind of watch it play out and evaluate what's going on. And if we need to make a move mid-season, bring in a guy here or there, then we do it. But shit, I mean, it ain't gonna get no better than what it is right now. And I think people want the perfect unit. They want the perfect offensive line with 5 named guys that they know based off ESPN's free agent list. And that shit ain't realistic, bro. Like everybody don't have a perfect offensive line. Everybody don't have the perfect defensive line. Some guys in there are role guys who just do their job, and it's not flashy, it's not beautiful, but it's enough for them to get to win. Like you can't have it everywhere. You gotta have some holes somewhere.
Combined,
this is a salary capped league.
Absolutely.
But see, bro, it's like they're playing Madden, bro. They just think, oh, we could get this guy, we could get this guy. Oh, let's bring in a guy for this
still
position.
On the street. That's still on the street. That's still on the street. They mad at Chris Grier.
Yeah. They want them to go get everybody off the street, bro. They want them to get everybody who's sitting at the crib right now, bring them out and let's see if they can play, bro. Just rock with who you got sometimes. Let it play out, man.
And I would love to ask these guys. Like I got a few that I would love to ask this question.
I would love to ask them too, but they won't come up because they're scared. They just watch from a distance.
Here's a question: in the AFC East, where would you rate the combine of the offensive line and the defensive line combined in the AFC compared to the other three teams? Where would we be ranked at
Bro, I'm
as a
taking our
combined
I'm
group?
taking our offensive line,
We're not
defensive
number
line over
4.
everybody. Over
We're not number
everybody.
4. I mean, combined defensive line, offensive line. Rank them, put them as a unit, and rank them in the AFC East. And who's the number one offensive line, defensive line combination? Who's the number 2? Who's the number 3? Who's number 4? We're not number 3 or 4. I'm sorry, we're not.
Bro, I'm taking
We're not.
so you do I
Yeah,
think the Bills have a better offensive line and defensive line combo than us? No, I don't think so.
And if they do, the
they
offensive
don't
line
have.
might tilt it because I think our defensive line is better than theirs.
I don't think.
Exactly. Go ahead, TDR.
I would say Jets maybe is a conversation, but the Bills, both sides, they're not better than us.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think the D line for the Jets is good. I think they're
I
good.
think their O line is behind ours.
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
agree.
and that's tough too. But I think our defensive line is way better than theirs. Not I mean, like leaps and bounds better than theirs. I think our front five is going to be ridiculous this year. With Chubb,
So
Phillips.
Jets or the Bills, Big Nick?
say what?
Were you talking about the Jets or the Bills when you
I
made
think I think the Jets O line is worse than the Dolphins O line. Yes, I do. That's their concern right now today. That's their
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
concern.
they're
Keeping
struggling.
Aaron Rodgers safe.
They're going to struggle, and
Yeah.
we'll see out the gate how they do. But I mean, when you look at the division, the Jets offensive line, the Jets offensive line will struggle. Their defensive line is a strong point when it comes to the trenches, for sure. When you look at the Bills, I would lean probably towards their offensive line being the more solid unit and their defensive line being the lesser of the two units, right? I would give our defensive line the up on our offensive line for sure, right? I think those guys are going to be a good unit together. I think scheme is going to help them a lot too, because last year they were just kind of pinning their ears back and running. But I think, now with Fangio's scheme, he's going to do a lot of stunting and stuff, and it's going to cause some havoc for offensive lines. It's going to really put them in bonds when they're moving like that. So I think this defensive unit, this defensive front is going to be monstrous. And I don't think we've seen anything of what they're going to be doing come season time. So when we kick off in 10 days, I think you'll see a lot of stuff that you haven't seen before, because I think that's Fangio. He's just going to be really vanilla in preseason. And then as the season goes on, he's just going to start building and building and building on top of what he's doing.
Yeah, and I also think like the Dolphins can have the number one rushing team in the NFL, but I still think we're gonna flame that rock around. I
Yeah.
still think we gonna
Yeah.
I still think we're gonna throw that thing. That's gonna be our identity. I don't care what nobody say. I don't even care what McDaniel say about we a running team. I know where our bread is buttered at, and that we gonna flame that rock.
And I agree with that, but I also think he's going to be more creative this year. So he's got to find a way to get the ball into the hands of Tyreek and Jalen without throwing it all the time. Like, he's got to use the jet sweeps, the jet motions. He's got to run the reverses. That stuff has got to be in this offense. When you have dynamic players like Tyreek and Waddle, you got to just try to get them the ball right away and let them hit the corner and go. So that's what I want to. That's what I want to see more of, and that's what down the stretch last year, when Skyler was struggling, he would pull something out his hat like that. But we need that kind of earlier in the year this year. You just need to be able to do it sparingly throughout the games. Once here, once in the second half, once in the first half, do a little trickery. We got the talent to do it. I mean, bro, we got the speed. The speed is everywhere. But
I'm really waiting on one of those games where the defense come out and just dominate like off rip.
Oh, it's
and
coming.
the offense just say, you know what, we can't let that shit go to waste. And they just go crazy too, because those games are coming. I believe it's gonna be the first game. I think we're gonna make that boy look crazy.
I think so too. And honestly, I think back on the game where we played Herbert on Tua and Herbert's first game together. Man, we put that hurting on Herbert so bad. He cut his hair after the game. He was hurt, like literally hurt after the game, because he couldn't do nothing. So I could see that happening again, man. And I feel like we're gonna light these boys up next week. I think it's gonna be a big win for the Dolphins.
It's a different schematic approach completely, because we were way too deep all the time. But now, I mean, you see how we're practicing those screens. It might be simple, but it's effective. And when you have
It
that
is.
field stretch, we throw out a screen, try and guard it for 12. You're not. And
It
guard,
is, man. It's deadly.
and
You
then
guys,
hit that 60 real.
Yeah, you were
you
breaking
guys
up a little
remember?
bit.
You remember that first Jacksonville play with to Tyreek that spin around to Tyreek?
Oh man, just a
That
quick
shit gonna
little
be there all
easy,
year, man.
bro.
It's gonna be there all
Hey,
year.
hey, it was beautiful too. It was like basically drop. Hey, act like you're basically gonna hand it off, turn around, throw it to Tyreek real quick. Tyreek went for what 20, 30 yards on
Like
the
not like
play,
30-something yards. Yeah. But
bro.
Tyreek ain't never been that open in his career.
Bro, literally, them dudes was like 4 or 5 yards. Like they was like 10 yards off. Like, where y'all playing this dude, bro? Y'all really that scared? Like, y'all not gonna play him at all?
Okay, now you finna
And he was in the
overcompensate to
slot.
him. Now you gonna overcompensate to him and say, well, y'all okay, y'all got this little second round cornerback that's been pretty good over there with Water 101. Now,
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
okay, now A Chain out the backfield with a quick. Come on,
And
man.
that's the thing too. I see McDaniel using the flats. He's using the running backs in the flats now. So he's really just trying to get these linebackers to try to get out of the middle of the field. He's forcing them out of the middle of the field. Like these design passes to A Chain and Ahmed and Brooks, bro, they're gonna have running backs going crazy. They're gonna be running around like a chicken with their head cut off. I'm telling you. And then you got Jalen Waddle and you got Barrios and everybody to worry about in the middle of the field, bro. It's gonna be
And,
a shit show. It's gonna be a shit
and
show
yeah,
for real.
I know this dude ain't a superstar. I know he ain't dynamic. But I know he's gonna be forgotten on the field, and I know there's a possibility he'll be the second leading yards per catch average on the team. Durham Smythe. Who gonna play Durham Smythe? Who
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
put somebody on him down
And,
the middle, 7, 8, 10 yards a pop?
yeah.
He's gonna be wide open.
And they hating on the tight end too. They like, oh, we ain't got no tight end, bro. Durham Smythe is good enough, bro. He been our tight end for like 2 or 3 years now. I mean, Jasecki
Since
barely did
19.
anything last year.
Since
Durham Smythe
19.
was kind of carrying the load last year for sure.
Yeah.
The only
Since
TDR,
19,
why
like
he didn't get that touchdown against the Jaguars was because of illegal contact. I don't know if you saw that, but I mean, the dude literally grabbed him from behind.
yeah. I did see that. Man, I think bro, I mean, I'm not shitting on this team. I'm not shitting on Chris
nah,
Grier. I think this team is going to be fantastic as long as we can stay healthy. And and honestly, injuries are a part of the game. So I'm not expecting everybody to stay healthy. We already got guys down. We already got guys nicked up. Jalen Ramsey's out. But I mean, and that's what it's about when you build a 53 too. It's like, bro, we're gonna expect guys to go down. We just need the other guys to be able to step up and make plays when guys do go down. So it's
right,
really about having some of the best players because you're only going to be as strong as your weakest link. And if your weakest link are guys who can't get it done, then you're going to struggle, right? Because guys are going to go down. That's the nature of the game. Shit
right.
just happens.
And Mike McDaniel is smart enough to make sure that, first
Smart
of all,
enough.
what we've been working on this year is that getting it out. I mean, I know two already had a quick release, but we're
Mhm.
working on getting it out right now. Boom, boom, boom. Which is going to prolong for Albert. For I'm sorry, for Tehran, right? It's going to make it easier for him because he don't have to sustain a block as long. When we run, we're probably going to run to Austin Jackson's side. You know what I'm saying? Like probably going to do those things. So the man went to
He's
Yale, man.
smart. That's half the battle right there, right? Like, bro, half the battle is the mental aspect of calling plays. That shit
Right.
is it's very hard to do at the NFL level. And what we saw from Mike McDaniel last year is that the motherfucker can call plays.
He can
Like
call
when it comes down to it, like
He
he
just
can
need to be
call it.
consistent. He needs to be
Yeah.
consistent
Yeah, he
with the
needs to
plays that work.
and he needs to be consistent and he needs to be more balanced. If he's
Yeah.
more balanced, then it's going to work itself out, right?
We beat Buffalo. He run the ball.
Easily.
We beat
You
both
run
of them.
if even in the San Fran game, you run the
He
ball
run
a
the
little
ball,
bit
we beat
more.
San Fran.
We run the ball more. We win the game. You only ran the ball 9 times. You gotta,
Yeah,
and when you run the ball, you gotta run it efficiently. You gotta get some yardage out of it. But I think
yeah.
Mike McDaniel is learning. He's learning that he can't put himself into those 3rd and 10s, and that 3rd and long is just what I want you guys to understand is 3rd and long is just a hard down to call plays on.
It is.
So in 1st and 2nd down, you got to be getting positive yardage. You got to at least get yourself into 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3. And if you get yourself into 3rd and 4 and 3rd and 3, the entire playbook is open. And the defense is looking like, what the fuck are they about to run? Because it could be run, it could be pass, it could be everything. And they're on their heels because they don't know what's coming. But when you get yourself into this 3rd and long, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13, and 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 9s, it's very difficult to do. Guys can sit at the sticks and they know you passing the ball. And anything underneath, they can run to it.
Yeah.
So it's just I think he's understanding what he needs to do, bro. And that's the progression of him as a coach, him as a play caller, and that's what I'm seeing. I'm loving seeing the progression and how he's kind of learning from his mistakes and just taking those and focusing on the weaknesses to make his football team better.
Well, I think we got to be one of the 2 teams in the NFL that's not afraid of 3rd and 10, though, right?
Oh,
I mean, we don't
yeah,
want 3rd
for
and
sure.
10, but we're not afraid of 3rd and 10. Not with this team. I'm not afraid of it.
And I agree with you. And when I look at even when we were in the preseason game where Tua had, I think it was 3rd and 10, right? And we're backed up. We're backed up in the end zone. I think which game was the second preseason game?
Yeah, it was right after the
interception.
Right after the interception.
Yes.
Where they backed us up. Bad snap backed us up.
Yep.
No, not bad snap. We barely got the ball
and
off.
Guess who we hit for the first down?
Yep. Right across the middle.
Durham Smythe. Durham Smythe right in the middle of the field, right? So Durham Smythe sits down at about 12 yards, and we hit him for the first down on 3rd and 10. So Mike McDaniels is not afraid to go after it on 3rd down, which is great. And I love the fact that he's aggressive on 4th downs. And it's a breath of fresh air from the Brian Flores era where we were scared to go for 4th and 1s, scared, on 4th and 1s, we're putting Jacoby Brissett in the game because he's the only one that he feels can sneak the ball. It's like, bro, and they know exactly what you're doing because you're putting Jacoby Brissett in the game. It's like, come on, bro. And Mike McDaniels, he's got it figured out. I trust this guy. He's a smart dude. Hey, he knows what he's doing, man. He knows what he's doing.
Don't forget the Jacoby Brissett. I think it was his first appearance. We backed up in the end zone. As soon as he get in the game, he tried to throw the flat in the end zone, and the man got the safety right there. And I'm like, that's the dumbest play call in the history of play calls.
The Jacoby Brissett.
With this dude, you gonna throw that pass with this dude?
Jacoby Brissett to Waddle in the Indianapolis game, or was it the Raiders game? Was it the Raiders game or Indianapolis? It was one of the games. So that's the year we lost in overtime, and we lost 3 games we just shouldn't have lost. The Colts we shouldn't have lost to, bro. The Raiders we shouldn't have lost to. Jacksonville we shouldn't have lost to. Falcons we shouldn't have lost to. Bro, that's 4 games right there. We was like, what the hell, bro? All we need is one of those and we're in the playoffs. It's like it was blasphemy, but that's how it is sometimes too. When you got subpar coaching on the offensive side and you got the defensive side playing ball, like you gotta be balanced as a team, bro. You can't just be winning in one phase of the game or 2 phases, defense and special teams. Offense gonna have to score points, point blank, period. It's the NFL. There's gonna be some weeks where your defense can't get off the field, and that's the nature of it. And there's gonna be some weeks where your offense is on fire and they can't miss. But you still got to find a way to get the wins, man. Got to find a way to get the wins.
Check this out. How is this for a dynamic for a team, right? A good team that their all-pro cornerback is playing for a contract. The all-pro cornerback is playing for a contract. X is playing for a contract, right?
He is, yeah, he is. Because he might be on his way out. That's the crazy thing.
Right.
X might be on his way out.
So he got to play for a contract.
And he's one of the best players on the team when he's
Ogba.
healthy.
Ogba got to play for a contract.
Yes.
You
And
know
he's
what I'm saying?
and that it keeps him in the mindset of, yo, I gotta go out there and play. Like I gotta perform. And then you
And the
got
leading tackler on the team got to play for a contract. Jerome Baker got to play for a contract.
yeah, and you
Man,
got
we
young,
in good
you got
shape.
young, bro. You got young dudes right behind him trying to take their spots.
Christian Wilkins got to play for a contract.
He got to play, bro.
Robert Jones got to play for a contract.
Bro, Robert Hunt got to play for a contract.
I mean, Robert Hunt. Robert Hunt.
Yeah,
Raekwon got to play for a contract.
yeah, bro. It's and I think that's why. That's probably why Chris Grier plays it the way he does, because he wants guys hungry and playing for their money. Like, we're not gonna pay you for what you've done or the 1 year you played well, bro. You got to go out there and perform and do it again, and you got to do it in this system, right? And that's why I'm not a fan of paying Christian Wilkins right now, because we haven't seen him in this system. I haven't seen him play under Fangio. So if I see him play under Fangio and he's playing well and he's performing, I'm cool with you extending him. But I gotta see it first. I gotta see it first.
We paid Seal under his
yeah. But
we ain't see him in his defense.
Hey, but Sealer's thrifty though. His deal's thrifty. So you can do that when the deal's thrifty, right?
Lord have mercy.
The deal's thrifty. So you can do that. But when the deal is 20 plus, you like, I gotta wait. I gotta hold off a little bit on that. I gotta see you. I gotta see you do your thing. If I see you do your thing, then I can rock with you. We'll go to the table. We'll table it. But man,
I'm not losing this man for a third round pick, man. A compensatory pick that we couldn't use for 25 anyway. I'm not doing that, bro.
But see, and I know you're a big Christian Wilkins fan, and I am too.
I'm a big Christian Wilkins fan, but I also want to keep my shit home, man. I'm tired of that.
Yeah. I agree too. I mean, he's one of the first guys that Grier drafted, right? It was sent a really good message to the organization and the locker room and the players that, yo, this guy came in, he got better every year. He did what he was supposed to do. He locked in, and we paid him as a result of it. It would be nice to do that, but it don't always work that way, and that's just the nature of the business. So hopefully they get it done. I'd like to see him locked up long term, but it's a tough situation, bro. It really could hinder future deals, right? If you lock him up at that type of money, right?
Only for a year, man. Only for a year. It won't hinder nothing in 25. It won't hinder nothing in 25, brother. But listen, see, and I understand because you guys are a little younger than me, so you guys didn't really experience the Wes Welker narrative for years until to this day. I had to live through that. I don't want to live through another Wes Welker situation. And Wes Welker turned to everybody. It turned to Bernie Palmerly. It turned to this dude. It turned to Sam Madison leaving, going to get a championship with the Giants. And people just remember those types of things. And even though they didn't do it for my team, I don't feel bad that we traded Wes Welker because he only scored 1 touchdown in 2 years for us. I didn't feel bad, right? But he went on to have great success, and we never lived that down because of the fans keep saying, Wes Welker. Well, he was trash with us. He went and played with the greatest of all time.
But see, Big Nick, that's why football is such a scheme-dependent game. It's like some players work in some schemes and some players don't. Like, that's just the nature of it. Like, Wes Welker would not have been the same player if he stayed on the Miami Dolphins. So they let him go, and he ended up finding Tom Brady and getting, they clicked up, and it worked out for him. And I think that's the nature of football too. Like, you're gonna have players leave, and they're gonna go on and be successful in other places. That's everywhere.
This dude left Brady and went to Manning. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You think Wes Welker would have did that shit in Pittsburgh with Roethlisberger? No, in New York with
Eli? It would have been it was a different scheme. And I think Brady is kind of like Tua in terms of like passing. Like, he's a play action guy, uses the run game to his advantage, tries to get the ball out quick.
Smart,
Smart with the ball. I think
accurate.
he's accurate with the ball. I think they have some of the same characteristics. I think Tua's still got a lot to learn though. He's still got a lot of football to play before he gets there. But he needs to kind of take his game to that next level of being more cerebral and being able to break down defenses prior to the snap. And if he gets to that point where, and I think he will, because Mike McDaniel is his mentor in that room. And Mike McDaniels is a very smart guy. So he's going to put the right people around him and just put him in the best situation that he can. So I think he's going to be fine. I think it's just a matter of the growth. We got to see the growth from Tua. And I think in year 2, you're just going to see a better Tua. He's still going to make some mistakes. That's the nature of the game. But I think he's going to be solid. I mean, with all the talent around him, if you run the ball and you don't force him to throw the ball 30 plus times a game, he'll be fine. He's gonna deal. He's gonna dish it to the right guys, and he's gonna make plays.
And you're
So
talking about the most complicated position in all of sports. These guys
difficult.
are coming in at 22 years old. But
Yeah,
back in my day, as an old man statement,
they were sitting.
these guys come in and they learn for 2 and 3 years. But today they got to play today.
It's
They got to
different,
play
bro.
today, and
And
people
that's
don't factor that in.
and they don't. And it's kind of unfortunate that they don't get the time they used to.
This dude
And
22 years old.
and like you see some of these young guys, Bryce Young and Sheldon Richardson and the CJ Stroud, like these
You
dudes
got
are
to
gonna
play now.
they got to play now, and they're gonna come out and struggle as a result of it. But they're gonna take some hits, they're gonna take their lumps. But teams got to be willing to let them learn. Like, and
Right.
that's what didn't happen with Tua. Like when Tua was in the fourth quarter and he was down, he was getting pulled because Brian Flores really wanted to win the football game. So he wasn't able to fight himself out of those holes sometimes. But and in year 2 he kind of progressed, and then under Mike McDaniel was like, "Oh, bro, you got to go. It ain't no pulling you out. You got to be the man." So I
Yeah.
think that's a part of it too. Just him getting those experiences, those learning experiences, bro. You don't take L's in the NFL. It's all a learning experience. So you got to
And
learn from your mistakes and keep it pushing.
it also don't help when you bring in an offensive coordinator for your veteran quarterback when you just drafted a number 5 overall quarterback. That don't help either. You know what I'm saying? Like you brought in a coordinator for one guy, not for
Yeah.
your number 5 pick who has to play right away. You brought so it was just a messed up situation, man.
It was a very funny situation. And then the whole Deshaun Watson thing, it was like, bro, can we just focus on winning football games instead of focusing on Deshaun Watson? The whole fan base is discussing this, right? We talking about Deshaun Watson and we losing 7 straight football games. Like,
Man.
bro,
You know
it's
what we
like,
wouldn't have? You know what we wouldn't have on this team if we had Deshaun Watson? Just think about who we wouldn't
bro,
have on it.
we wouldn't have none of the. I mean, we would have a couple guys, but we wouldn't have
Who?
nowhere near what we got
We
right
had to
now.
pay this man. Who we have?
We might have had some guys on defense. He would have spent some money on defense, bro. I'm telling you, we would have had some defensive studs over there, but we would have had no offense. We would have been out there with some rinky dink wide receivers and some rinky dink running backs, bro.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had T. Stead. We wouldn't have had
Nah,
Tyreek.
we
We
wouldn't have
wouldn't
had
have had.
Tyreek. Well, Flores don't even seem like the type of guy who would want Tyreek on his team.
We
Well, and
wouldn't have
that's
had
another talking
Chubb.
point too with the Justin Herbert, two over Justin Herbert thing. And I get it. I mean, the guy is solid, but let's be fair. He uses the check down more than any other quarterback. So, I mean, a vast majority of his yards come from Yak from Austin Eckler.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Tua
and
got a better record than him. They don't want to. They don't want to talk about that either.
yeah, they're gonna. I mean, I really don't talk record like that because it's like a team stat. But when you look at it, I mean, look at the head to head they played in the first game. Tua definitely outplayed Herbert when we played him. So, I mean, I think it's just a matter of things kind of evening out. And I think Tua and Jalen Hurts were kind of on that same trajectory of being really good football players this year. But Tua ended up getting hurt, and the concussions kind of derailed that.
Yeah,
So, I mean, and I mean, when we really look at it, if Tua would have stayed healthy, he's probably top 3 quarterback in the league this year. right? Ahead of guys like Justin Herbert, ahead of Burrow, ahead of
Yeah. If all things equal, yeah.
yeah. If all things equal and they all play, he's
Yeah.
probably better than a lot of those guys.
Yeah. If all
You know,
things are
But
equal, yeah. Absolutely.
one thing that we
Absolutely.
forget is that he was the fastest to 1,000 yards in history. I mean,
really,
that was a
really,
historic pace, yeah, last year.
bro,
So that's no small thing, you know. The guy's
yeah. And
he's proven
honestly,
himself.
he has. He
But
has. I mean,
you know,
when we
that's
look
it.
at bro, and this is the crazy thing about people who doubted Tua. Like nobody, none of them, none of the people who said that Tua was not good enough, um, said that we were going to win those first, 4 or 5 games, or even go 3-1 in those games. Right? They said we weren't beating Buffalo. They said we weren't beating the Ravens, and they didn't have us winning none of those games. So the fact that we went out and won those games, and then Tua had a crazy game in Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll try to diminish that too. They'll try to say, "Oh, their secondary was banged up," blah blah blah. He still had to deliver the football.
Had the lead in Cincinnati.
Yeah, and got hurt. Like honestly, the
And we
Cincinnati game, bro, we
score
would have won if Tua is in the game. We win the Cincinnati game,
We win the
before he got
Cincinnati
hurt.
game.
100%, we were about to score. I'm
bro. We
sitting
went,
live, bro.
bro.
I'm
We
watching
went.
the
We
energy.
went down on the
We
first drive, and he throws it to Chase Edmonds in the end zone, and he drops the pass, bro. He literally just drops the touchdown pass in the end zone. It's like,
we
bro,
beat Minnesota
bro, we
with
come,
Tua.
bro, easy, easy, bro. What? We almost beat him with Teddy, and Teddy was struggling. We beat the Patriots. The Patriots
Yeah,
game where Teddy threw the pick. Like, come on, bro. We just had some crazy games
defense don't
where,
get tired against the Jets and give up 40 if Tua playing.
bro, Tua, hey, man, Tua, if Tua stays healthy, we're fine. That's the difference right there. Tua staying healthy, defense coming to play, we're gonna win some games. Definitely winning some games.
If Tua's healthy, I don't think we need a top 10 defense to make noise. I'm just
I don't
saying
think
that's how
so
good I
either.
think my quarterback is.
Yeah. I agree with you too. Because if we had Tua healthy last year, we still don't need the defense to be great.
We win
They
the
could,
division. We win the
yeah,
division with that
easily.
defense.
And we go into Buffalo and beat Buffalo.
Yeah, that's
Because the
real.
defense, because the defense stepped up that game. They did play better.
Or
You
or
Will this
or that
defense
could
TDR
have
be
been
able
the
to
win.
stop teams sometimes?
TDR, you in a blender, bro. You may want to
We
you may want to jump out and come back in. I'm not
Can you
sure,
hear me?
but you're kind
we
of
could we
All
could
right.
have been
you're
witnesses.
chopping up. You're chopping up.
We could have been witnesses to the demise of number 17 in Buffalo too. I mean, either the defense
Oh,
stepped up or because that next game he played wasn't good either.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He struggled. He struggled.
They might be figuring dude out. Let's D up Stephon and see what the dude can play. Let's D up Stephon.
Honestly, and when you look at Josh Allen, right? He doesn't. He has a special arm talent. Like he can throw it. He can sling it around.
Yeah,
But if
throw
you
it.
kind of take Diggs away and you keep him contained in the pocket and you force him to be a thrower and like go through all his progressions, he's going to struggle.
Right.
All you got to do
He
is
can throw
take
it, but can
Diggs
he pass
away. Yeah. He can sling it, but when you start taking stuff away and he gets frustrated, oh, he folds like a lawn chair. He folds like a cheap lawn
it?
chair.
Can you
And
guys
the
hear me better now?
Yeah.
yeah.
You better now. You much better now.
I mean, we got him 7 times last year, man. That's because we took his boy away. We
Yeah.
got him seven
Yeah.
times.
And
He didn't know what to do.
we had some sack fumbles on him. We had all type of stuff last year, bro.
Yeah. So one
Yeah.
thing about us, we might not be the juggernauts in the division, but whoever the so-called juggernaut in our division, oh, we gonna get us some of that.
Oh
Every
yeah.
time we gonna get us some of that.
We coming for that.
we gonna get as New England. We gonna get us some of that. Y'all win the Super Bowl, but we gonna get some of that, boy. Y'all gonna know when y'all come to play. I bet y'all don't lay down when y'all come play us.
Hey, and we was in every game last year. That's the crazy thing too.
Every
Like
game.
the only game we got blew out was the Jets game, but
And that
outside of
was in the
that,
fourth quarter, bro.
Yeah. We was in it to the third. I mean, we was in it to the fourth. But outside of that, we played good football last year. I'm proud of the way this team played last year, and we fought down the stretch. Even with Tua being hurt and having Teddy Bridgewater and Skyler in the game, we still fought, and we were proud of this football team. Like,
If
even with
Tua,
all the adversity. TDR,
if
you got
Tua
something?
don't, if
I
Tua
was just
don't
gonna,
finish the Green Bay game, if Tua don't finish the Green Bay game, and we still lose, then they're not putting that on Tua, is it? Because they don't want to talk about that first half, right?
He had a good first half. Yeah, he just
They don't want to talk about that. So the
yeah.
only thing they can talk about is the way he played after the concussion, and they completely disregard the first half.
Yeah, those 3 interceptions were so bad, but he
He was
outdueled
drunk.
Roger in the first half, bro.
He,
He was killing. He had that long play to Waddle too, the slant that he took to the crib.
I was gonna say, so the juggernaut, I guess we're saying, is the Chiefs, right?
no, in our division, in our division.
Oh, in our division,
Yeah. What
I don't
the
know
thing
who's the
was,
juggernaut.
no,
I
there isn't
mean,
one. There is. We are the juggernaut.
That's what I
But
would
what I'm
say.
saying is, whenever there was a juggernaut and it wasn't us, we get some of that. We don't
Yes,
care
for
nothing
sure.
about what you went in and all that. In our division, you gonna bring it here.
now other people will say from the outside looking in, the Buffalo Bills are still the juggernaut in the division. Like they will say
I
that.
don't feel that, man.
I don't
At
feel it
all.
They had
either.
a really easy schedule. I mean, they want to say no, but if we look at all 17 games, there were 12 easy games. We had
I
7.
agree. I agree with that. I agree with
They
that.
won the division by 6 points, bro. They won the division by 6 points.
Yeah,
We take
Yeah.
those 2 games that we lost by 3 points and tell me we don't win the division. That's 2 more games.
that
That's
is
two
2
more
more
games.
games. Yeah.
That's 11-6.
Bro,
100%.
that's what bothered me about last year too, bro. Last year was a 12-win team, bro. Hands down. At least 12. At least 12. Like, bro,
San
the
Francisco,
way
the only team beat us.
San Francisco beat us, and honestly, I don't feel like they beat us like they could have because honestly, we should have been running the ball. If we just ran the ball a little bit more,
Yeah,
then the
Tua played
game I
bad.
think is totally different. I think it's totally different. And I think it's okay for quarterbacks to have a couple bad games. I think that's realistic. So I'm not going to say Tua can't have any bad games. It's going to happen. He's a quarterback. That shit happens. Tom Brady has some terrible ass games. When you go look at him with the Bucks play the Saints and do shit like that, you're like, damn, 3 interceptions, couldn't score no points. It happens. It's the NFL. Like some days teams just got your number. Now, does the defense step up and kind of make up for that or special teams? I think that's the difference between good football teams and great football teams. The ones that, hey, when something ain't going well, you can find a way to win some other way. So
I
But at
feel
the
like
that's
same
when
time, when
Chase Edmonds failed, that hurt us a lot because I
but
think that our offense was predicated through using a check down and using
yes.
the flats and everything. And
And
then,
he wasn't catching the ball,
yeah, he was
bro.
dropping everything.
He was dropping everything. And the Dolphins were like, what the hell happened to this dude's hands? Because in Arizona, bro, he was catching everything. Right. So the fact that he came in and he was dropping balls, dropping touchdowns, I think the Dolphins were like, fuck, we got to pivot and we got to do it very quickly. Who did we bring in? We brought in Jeff
Jeff
Wilson
Wilson.
at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah. Jeff Wilson.
Yeah.
But we
It's
Jeff.
that,
use them the same way.
But they wasn't catching out of the backfield. I mean, Jeff Wilson had a couple. Most had a couple. When they were throwing out the backfield, that's kind of when Gaskin was in the game a little bit, you
yeah.
know. So
Mm-hmm.
And I think
but
so. And I think go
Moses said
ahead,
he
go ahead.
wanted to line up in the slot this year. He said he been learning that. He said he want to get in the slot. He want the
Oh, but
ball.
you've seen him, right? I mean, he looks nice.
He
Oh, he gained
does.
10 pounds. Yeah, he put on 10 pounds of muscle.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
mean, from the slot, it just like running a route, he
He
looks
looks
like a wide
fluid.
receiver.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
He looks fluid. He looks fluid. But I think the A chain pick was for a running back who could catch the ball out of the
Yeah.
backfield and be a threat in the passing game. Because that's what
Dave Megan.
that's really what Mike McDaniel needs. He needs that versatility in a running back, somebody who's going to catch the ball out of the backfield. Now, I really need him to get healthy so he can be on the field and be that threat. Because if he can't be on the field and be that threat, we losing it, and then we got to go to another guy. So it's just this running back room does bother me a little bit, bro. It does.
Not me, man. Because I think with the addition, and I think he's going to be on the roster the whole year of Chris Brooks. I think that's the propensity to switch up the running game if we have to. If what we doing, if our backs aren't dynamic enough to do it this way, I think he's smart enough to use Chris Brooks in
I
the
think
more
so too.
traditional pound the ball way.
And I'm wondering if Chris Brooks is going to get an early opportunity.
Can he block? That's the thing. Can he protect that quarterback? If he can do that, he'll be on the field. If he can pick up
Yeah.
that blitz,
What
he'll be on
what
the
do you
field.
what do you think, TDR? You think he gets some carries early in the season?
Yeah, I think it's going to be game to game. So, if there's somebody showing us that we need to just kind of run up the gut a little bit, then I think it'll be more of the Raheem Mostert, Chris Brooks show. But if we're working them over the flats and the unders and stuff like that, then it'll
Yeah.
be Devon A-Chain, Savon Ahmed.
Damn. Hey, this is a crazy take right here. A-Chain pick looks terrible because he looks exactly like Ahmed.
So
That's
what?
That dude is not even close. I mean, have you seen how fast he is?
bro. He's fast for sure. I think we really got to see this dude in the game because I don't want to prejudge Ahmed and say he looks just like prejudge A-Chain and say he looks just like Ahmed. I'm gonna give him an opportunity to separate himself from Ahmed
Well, I
because
can say this. I can say
go
this.
ahead.
Ahmed had two take it to the house runs that he got caught with. A-Chain wouldn't have got caught. And
100%.
Ahmed
Oh,
fast.
that's true.
And
That's true.
Ahmed fast.
Yeah.
Ahmed is fast. Ahmed is 4'3".
Yeah. I agree with that. I think if
A-Chain wouldn't
A-Chain
have got
has
caught.
those runs, he's definitely cribbing it. I think so too. But we'll see, bro. I mean, Jeff Wilson Jr. on IR means to me that Chris Brooks is going to be the pounder, the short yardage guy, because that is the only other guy that could do it in the room to me.
He
Like
falls forward. I like him.
he falls forward. He's physical. He runs guys over. Like I can understand people saying, "Oh, it's the preseason, blah blah blah," but it's still running backs running the football. It's not like playing quarterback. Quarterback, you got to read through progressions. You got to hit guys. I mean, it's different. Running the football, you get the ball in the hole and you run and you figure it out, right? So if you can run in preseason, typically you can run during the regular season. Quarterback is a little bit different. Quarterbacking, if you can quarterback during the preseason, we still got to see you when we get to the regular season because it's a lot. The field gets a lot smaller because you have ones on there, but the holes and the shit like that don't change when it comes to running. I mean, you can still run the football. So,
Man, if we was trashing Tua and the Dolphins right now, man, this panel would be so full.
hey, they would love it, bro. It would be packed up here, bro. It would literally be packed. And I want some opposition, so I'm fine with y'all coming up and trashing the Dolphins. There's just not like people
saw the
don't come
title.
around.
You inviting
People
them.
are
Come on.
people are scared to come around here and debate me when it comes to when it comes to talking shit about the Dolphins. Like they don't jump up here, but in the Twitter
Because
spaces they will go crazy. And I like you hear some of these guys just have some terrible takes all day in these Twitter spaces, bro.
because it's hard to verbalize stats and deflate narratives with typing when verbally it's easy to do it. Whatever they come up here and say, we can kill that shit with tell them right now, boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom. They
yeah.
have no debate to that. They can't respond to numbers.
Yeah, and it's like
Critical
they
thought is in short supply.
but go ahead, TDR, go ahead.
No, I said critical thought is in short supply too. They're all just parroting what they hear from each other.
Exactly. So it's a bunch of mean girl mentality. Like, oh, he's not saying what we're saying, so we're gonna gang up on him and be like, "Oh, we don't like what you're saying. Shut up. You a hoe ass nigga. You this, you that, bro." Like, bro, I'm just talking Miami Dolphins football. If you don't like it that I'm talking positive and giving you some real insight as to what's going on, then move on, bro. But I'm just calling it like it is. Bro. Like, what do you want from me? I'm just
Here's an
telling.
example. Here's an example. Last year, the other year against Atlanta, 2 years ago against Atlanta, right? Two interception. right? We get the ball back. Tua gets the lead back. We're winning. The defense give up a last drive, and they still blame Tua for throwing an interception. But he gave us the lead back. The defense didn't hold. They gave us the. I mean, that don't register to them.
Yeah, they don't. It don't register. But and a lot of times they just want to put it on one guy. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on in between a game that causes you to lose a game, bro. That's just the nature of it, bro. Like we can't all put it on one guy. And there's some plays within a game that definitely can cause you to lose the game. Turnovers and fumbles and interceptions and missed kicks and drop balls. There's stuff like that throughout the game, but I'm not worried about it. This team is gonna be straight, bro.
To me, I see Tua like a point guard. If you're not in your position, then it's going to be difficult for him to move the ball. If you are, he's going to get it to you. And
Yeah.
so, but I mean, you can't blame Tua for a defensive failure, of course. But I mean, when you see like the Chargers game and the way that they were playing, and it was all just, and there was a lot of illegal contact in that game too. But they don't
Oh
for that.
man.
Yell at me if I say that.
Yeah. They were so the Chargers game, they were just holding the whole game. And then they were getting to the passes quick. And I saw like a couple pass interference calls, but they weren't calling shit. So it was like when you go to LA, you're gonna have to go in there and freaking take the game. And I think that's what's gonna have to happen in week 1. Like they're gonna have to go in and literally beat the brakes off of them in order to win the game. So
Yeah, and you can't
they
go in
can't
there.
expect calls.
And you can't go in there with a hurt defense calling a zero blitz against Justin Herbert on 3rd and 3. You can't do that, man. You can't call a zero blitz on 3rd and 3 against that quarterback.
What'd you say, TDR? Because you were breaking up a little bit.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I said Eckler's out there just by himself in the middle of the field.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
stupid.
You got Jerome Baker 1-on-1 with Eckler. He's just giving it to him.
Zero blitz on 3rd and 3.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
He give him a little juke, and Jerome Baker's just lost in the sauce at that point.
And they know we call the zero blitz. You have to know it because you can see it. So it's just like you said, a little juke and he go the ball.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. It is. And the play calling last year. Like you're running prevent defense in the goal line in the red zone area. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Just step up a little bit. Play tough. You ain't gotta play man to man all the time. Play a little zone every now and then. Boyer just didn't have it together. And Mike McDaniel's walking down the sideline and saying, "Get this shit together, like fix this shit," is just wild to me. Like, and the fact that Boyer was on the field really bothered the shit out of me. There's no reason a defensive coordinator should be on the field. You can't see shit from on the field. Take your ass up in the box and work with your guys and figure out what the hell you need to be calling to fix the damn defense. Like that's how you knew shit was bad, bro.
I think
blitz in Cincinnati, 3rd and 6, zero blitz leave. Xavier, who everybody and their mama knows Xavier 100% last year. Everybody but Boyer, leave him on the island. You know what I'm saying? And he get burnt.
TDR, go ahead, bro.
No, that's 100% right. I mean, Xavier Howard's got a double friggin' groin pull, and then Byron Jones decides that he just don't want to play the whole year. And you're trying to play as if you got two guys that you can put on islands.
That you can trust. Yeah. You can trust. He got Cater out there playing man to man with the best of the best, bro. Hey, Cater out of Texas A&M Commerce, and he playing against the best of the best.
And T. Higgins just run past him. T. Higgins don't even put a move on him. Just run past him.
Ty, what's good with you, man?
What is good, everybody?
What's popping, man? What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
Man, I hate this week, man, because I just want the season to start.
I know. I know. We need it. I'm fiending. I'm fiending for
Don't rush it, man. Don't rush it, because I'm telling you, man, every year I look up and say, God damn, it's game 6 already. Like, don't rush it.
It does go by fast, though. It does go by fast.
Just let it take its time.
I just look, this is where I want to be. I just want us to be playing meaningful games late in the season to where the season is extended for us and we feel good about our team and we're winning games. And I want to play a home playoff game. That's what I want to do. I want to see us play a home playoff game, bro.
You just want to open up Facebook with no smoke.
We haven't done that in years, bro.
Hey,
Can you open up Facebook with no smoke, please?
What do you think of the guy we picked up for our practice squad to finish it out?
Who was it? Was it the running back? Or are you talking
No,
about another guy?
the defensive lineman / linebacker for New England.
Oh yeah. I did see that pickup. I don't know much about him, man. I gotta go do some research on him.
He wasn't a bad player.
Yeah, I think I saw a video that somebody dropped on his play.
I can't pronounce his name though.
What's his tenure in the league? I can tell you if Chris Grier is looking at this guy. How old is he?
He's only. I don't know exactly. Do you know his name?
Where year did he come out?
I'm about to look it up right now. So he was on the practice squad, right?
Yeah.
He's always looking for a Cato or a Sealer.
Was it? It wasn't Chase Winovich, was it?
Yes.
Oh, it was Chase Winovich.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Chase Winovich.
I think he came out with like Christian Wilkins, I think, or something like that, or year after, somewhere around up in there.
He's 2020, I think.
So I'll read this off real quick because I'm on the Miami Dolphins site. It says Winovich has played 53 career games with 11 starts, spending 3 seasons with New England. So 2019.
He was on our draft board
to 2022 so he was with the Patriots from 2019 to 2021, and then he was with Cleveland in 2022. He's recorded 87 career tackles, 60 solo, with 12 sacks, 3 passes defended, 1 forced fumble, 1 interception. Winovich originally entered the NFL as a 3rd round pick by New England in that 2019 draft, and he played collegiately at Michigan. So he's a Michigan guy.
Yeah, we had him on our draft board. Yeah. We had him on the draft board.
We might need him at some point, man. It seems like he's played some meaningful football, so that's what's up. Dre, what's good with you? I see you, Dre. What's popping? Hey, Dre, none of the Twitter champs came through. Dre, what's up with that, man?
He also has a lot of special team snaps.
Oh yeah. I'm sure he probably has some punt return type snaps going on.
He has like 700 and something snaps of special teams.
Nice. Hopefully he can come in and help us there.
I think that's what they're trying to do. And he's a pass rusher.
G says sounds like a Flores guy to me. That's funny.
No, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like our owner's guy from Michigan. Come on, we had to get somebody from Michigan.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think we had a 3rd round pick that year. Wait a minute. That year, Wilkins. No.
2019.
We picked what's the guard name that we just got the team? The backup center played center for a year for us before we got called.
Yeah. Are you talking about
Micah Dieter, right? No, Micah Dieter was 2nd round, right?
Dieter.
No, Micah Dieter was 3rd round. He was 3rd round. Because the second was 2nd round. The second was 2nd round. We picked Dieter over Winovich. I knew he was on our board.
We didn't draft a Michigan guy. We didn't pick up a Michigan guy on college free agents, so we had to get one to bring to the practice squad to make our owner happy.
We had to. We got to get one.
Hey, y'all joking, man. This man held his feelings back for the Michigan, but he stayed out the way. He haven't demanded Michigan players.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's been staying out the way.
I'm just playing around. I'm just trolling.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, but the pundits always talk about the Michigan connection and Stephen Ross and this, but he stay out of it.
Yeah.
Well, Stephen Ross has the school.
I wonder how Ross feels about this team. I mean, at this point, I think he really wants a winner. I think we all understand he really wants a winner. But I wonder if he feels like this is the team that could to really take us to the Super Bowl and get it done.
I hope, if he didn't, I think he'd be stepping in and saying do something.
You think so?
I think he's getting to that point of his age. He doesn't have many rounds left.
Yeah. I agree with that. I think he's definitely at that age where he's just like, man, I don't know. Check out my guy Fred. Fred, what's good with you, man?
Hey, what's up, CB? How you doing, bro?
What's going on, Fred?
Good to hear from you, bro. Good to see you, Uncle Fred. How
Good,
you
man.
doing?
How's everybody tonight? I'm doing okay.
Hey, Fred, we haven't mentioned Lamar Jackson once yet.
I know it's a shame, ain't it?
Fred, you a Lamar Jackson there, huh?
Hey.
That's your guy.
Hey, man, you know
Hey, it
what?
could be
You know
worse.
what, CB? I tell you, I believe Lamar Jackson can fly, bro.
You said he can fly, huh?
Real
Hey,
shit,
CB.
man.
Hey, Fred, can he walk on water? Can he walk on
Hey.
water, Fred?
Hey,
If
you know
only
what,
he can throw the
CB?
ball. If only he can throw, we'll be all
CB,
right.
check this out, CB. Lamar Jackson can run on top of defensive dudes' helmets, bro.
Fred,
But
you
can
a
he throw the
wild
ball?
boy. But he can't throw that ball like Tua can, though, Fred.
Man, you are crazy, CB. I don't know.
Hey, CB.
I don't know.
Yo, what's up, Todd?
Hey, we could be in a worse spot. We could have Ursay as our owner.
Man, yes. Hey, Ursay is an idiot, bro.
Dude.
That would be terrible, bro.
Did you hear what he was asking for?
I heard it's all rumors, right? I mean, I heard he was asking for like Waddle Wilkins and somebody else. Like what?
No, you heard what else from
What
Green
else?
Bay? He wanted Christian Watkins, AJ Dillon, and a first round pick.
Bro, we gotta hit him.
I hope.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Hey, Ursay is a damn fool, yo.
What did he say? I missed that. What was it?
Christian Watkins.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That man wanted 2 players and a first rounder for Jonathan Taylor.
And 2 of their better players.
Bro.
Watkins is their best receiver.
Hey, that boy Ursay out there wilding, bro.
Hey, there was a Dolphin YouTuber that was trying to make the case for why that's not necessarily unreasonable. I won't call it in the name, but
what? Oh, you were talking about the Waddle trade. The Waddle trade?
Yeah, like Waddle for is it unreasonable?
Now look.
Pat McAfee, Colts fan, he's biased. That was stupid.
What happened?
No, it was a Dolphin fan, a Dolphin YouTuber.
No, I saw Pat McAfee saying, it's not that unreasonable. I'm like, you're friggin' out of your mind.
You talking about the Waddle trade?
Hey, man. Hey. You know what? And this is a damn shame.
Come on, Fred. Give it to me, Fred.
Look, I'm gonna give it to you. If you take Waddle from this team, it greatly diminishes the quarterback. Come on, bro. That should not happen, man. That should not happen.
And I agree.
Now give it. I know.
It's gonna help the run game. It's gonna help the run game, though.
Waddle's a damn good wide receiver, man. Okay, Waddle for Jonathan Taylor. It's almost an even swap, bro. You know what I'm
Shut
saying?
up, boy.
It's almost an even swap.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? CB, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious, man.
Fred, I kind of agree with you. Look, I kind of agree with you.
Dead serious, CB.
Look, I kind of agree with you.
On PlayStation?
No. Waddle for Wilkins. I mean, Waddle for Jonathan Taylor is kind of an even swap, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
well, here's the one difference I'll say. CB, can I say a difference though?
What?
That running back, Jonathan Taylor, probably has 4 good years left. A receiver will be around a lot longer, especially a good receiver.
I agree with that. I mean, receivers are going to last longer in the NFL.
You know what, CB? I'll tell you like this, man. With this offense and this cross the middle shit, who's to say Waddle's career is going to be that much longer, bro? What? You know what I'm saying?
What you mean? You said what?
What I mean by this, what I mean by this, CB. I mean, these defenses, these teams have. If you ask me, they have Tua figured out. And just sit back in them zones, bro, and then just wait for the wide receivers to cover and to cross.
When have you ever seen? So what about this quarterback, Fred?
I don't see. Fred, I see Waddle, and the smallest Waddle is, bro. I don't see him with
Fred. What about? Fred, what about this
You
player?
hilarious, Fred.
Yeah, Fred's
Okay,
crazy.
okay, I'm
Fred,
allowing it. Okay.
hey Fred, what is it about this receiver and this accurate ass quarterback that make you think that a murder ball would be anywhere in their vicinity?
They don't play murder ball no more, man. They don't even hit like that, Fred. They can't hit like that no
Well,
more.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Why
rules
don't they
have
never get in
changed.
that position?
tell David Davis that, bro.
Bro,
Man,
Tell
he ain't
David
water.
Davis that they don't hit like that no more, bro.
They don't
Did he
hit
get
water like that.
did he get
Cause
hit like
water ain't
that,
never been in
bro?
that position.
Bro. It can happen to Waddle, bro. It can.
Man, it
Come
ain't
on now.
happened yet. It can happen to anybody.
It could happen
It's
to
the
Jamar.
NFL,
Who's to
bro.
say? Who's to
That
say?
ball-
Who's to say? Jonathan Taylor won't have a career like Gore, man, like Frank Gore, man, and go ahead and play 10 years, bro.
We don't
can
know.
ha-
It
He
can
can have
happen. It can
Man.
happen. It's just a low percentage that it happens. It's just a lower percentage.
Frank Gore is some kind of half robot, man. That man ran forever.
Bro, he did.
And this
I
dude said they figured out Tua, but he's
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson's biggest fan.
You right, bro. Don't nobody. Hey, let me ask you this: does anybody know what Lamar Jackson's going to do on the field, bro? Does anybody?
Absolutely. That's why
They know,
yeah.
hey, they know he gonna take off and run. That's what they
Yeah.
know. He
If
gonna
he
take
hey,
off.
CB, if he has
Hey,
to, bro.
Look,
No,
look,
it's
Fred,
typically
Fred,
CB,
it's
Fred,
a lot. It's a lot,
Fred, he done
Fred.
got hurt.
CB.
Fred, he got hurt 2 years in a row because he can't throw it because they done figured his ass
I'm gonna
out.
tell you.
Don't let him
like
throw
this.
it.
Hey,
His
Fred,
hurts. Lamar's hurts.
hey,
Lamar's
Fred
hurts.
is hilarious, bro.
Lamar's hurts.
Fred had
His
your
hurts.
ass with the Westbrook.
Let me talk, bro. Let me talk. Lamar's
What?
injuries are.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Fred's hilarious. Go, Fred. Go, Fred.
You know what? If y'all think I'm gonna put our quarterback over Lamar Jackson, and I'm a Dolphins fan, man, I just got me a hard hat helmet with a Dolphin on it, ass shake money, and y'all crazy, man. Y'all
You
crazy.
said you a Dolphin, bro. You said you a Dolphin fan. And what? You just got you a hard hat?
I got me a hard hat with a Dolphin emblem on it,
Okay.
bro.
I need send me a picture of that, Fred. I want to see.
Oh, ass shake
Fred.
money. I sent it to Shake Money, man. If I knew how to send it to you, I gotta get you on Facebook or something. But
Bro,
ass
hit me
shake-
on
You take Lamar
Facebook,
Jackson.
bro.
You'll take
Yeah.
Lamar over Tua right now. You'll take Lamar over Tua right
Hey,
now.
CB, hard hat is fat, bro. You gotta see it, bro.
Bro, I gotta see it, bro. You on
Hey,
Facebook?
there's only two quarterbacks,
Yeah, I'm
I
on
think, in the
Facebook.
NFL.
Hey, what's
only
your
one.
Facebook? Fred Dunlap?
only one for me.
Freddie Dunlap, CB, Freddie Dunlap, bro.
I'm about to add you right now, dog. Freddie Dunlap, bro. I'm
Yeah.
There's
adding
only
you.
one for
Hey,
me.
Nick, I gotta put Burrow pretty high up there though now.
You know why I don't put Burrow higher than because Tua kicked his ass in college, and I just can't say so. What you just get
Hey,
better.
but here's the thing though. You know, for us to have a successful offense, we have to run the ball. The running backs we have, he has to call more plays for the running back.
Yes, and can't. You're right. Oh,
Hey,
okay,
boy, I see you, boy. Hey, I see you, Fred. I see you now, Fred.
That shit
I like the way
hot,
you-
ain't it,
I like the way
CB?
you
That
think
shit
that.
hard, ain't it?
I see you now, Fred. I see
Put
you,
it
my
up there,
boy.
CB. Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for everybody on this panel.
That boy fresh now. Go
Yeah.
ahead, Todd.
Hey,
Go
TB,
ahead, Todd.
I got a question for everybody on this panel. You
Go
think
ahead.
Brooks is going to make it impossible for Wilson to come back?
No,
For Wilson, yeah, I think it's gonna be tough on Wilson. I think he's gonna come back for sure, right? He's gonna come back maybe mid-season, whatever. But I think Brooks could be getting carries that Wilson might not see again.
I don't know, CB. I think the Dolphins will do Brooks the same way they did Garrett Dokes, man.
You think so?
Never even give him a chance, bro. Yeah, never even give him a chance.
It's not. It's a different situation. Dokes was on the practice squad, and everybody was healthy. Everybody won.
And Dokes was the previous regime.
When all the backs
and
went
not
down,
only that,
CB,
Fred.
when all the backs went down, CB, they didn't even look at the man, yo.
Fred, let me show you how biased you are towards your own team, Fred.
I ain't biased.
Who gave Dokes a try? What team gave him a try?
The Dolphins
Still
gave him a
young
try,
man.
bro.
Okay,
That's
what
all
team after the
they
Dolphins?
did, though, Nick. They gave him a try, bro. They
But
gave him a try. So what?
What team after the Dolphins gave him a try?
I don't know. Is he still on the practice squad? Is he even on the practice squad? I don't even know, Nick.
So you don't even know this man in the league, but you
That's
mad that he
right.
didn't get
That's
a
right,
franchise
man.
in the
That's what
Dolphins?
my thing is. Why do you draft a dude if you don't even show him, man?
He
Why
was
would
in
you
the seventh
draft him then?
round. He was in the 7th round. He get to
So
be.
what,
He get
man?
to
So what, Skylar Thompson? So what? You don't know what kind of skill this man got. I don't care what round you go, you get drafted in. Evidently, Nick, he knows football, bro. He played college football.
Fred, he got to spend the same amount of time in the classroom that everybody else did, Fred.
I understand that, Nick. I understand that. Trust me, I do, man. But don't even give this man a try, bro. Come on now. And after all the backs go and damn near half the running back room go down, please,
Fred,
man.
you don't think they gave him a try, Fred?
Huh?
You don't think they knew what time it was?
I don't know, Nick, man. I don't know.
Hey,
If the man,
hey,
if the
Fred.
man has some kind of serious,
Fred,
the man
funny
has some
boy.
kind of serious injury, man. I ain't tripping,
CB
man.
said earlier. CB said about an hour ago.
That's where I'm at. That's where I am, man. You draft dudes. You draft
Hey,
dudes.
check out my dog, Freddie. Freddie Dunlap. What?
Check it out.
Hey, that boy fresh, ain't he? That boy fresh, ain't he?
Hey, CB,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, my boy.
Hey, Fred, that's nice.
They take him to the
Fred, I
classroom.
like that. Fred, you got to give me one of those, Fred.
CB, I don't know, man. It's like two other dudes at the job, like the Dolphins, man. So I got to write my name on the inside of that motherfucker.
Fred said, hey, Fred, get the permanent marker, write your name on that bitch, man.
Hey, CB, how I go? They practice. They go in the classroom. They watch film. They go over the film. They go back out and they practice. And then he evaluate what they done learned from the film set.
Well, let me ask you this, though. Why are we arguing about the previous regime? Because this one's completely different.
Since you said that, Nick, okay, what round did they draft Ezekama in, bro? What round was he drafted in?
The 4th.
3rd round.
Okay. He's been in the classroom, too. Now, I understand that Tyreek and Waddle.
There's some dogs ahead of him.
I understand that. that. But they give me the impression like, he may not even make the team.
Well, he gonna play in the games this year. What do you mean he might not make the team? He gonna play in the games. He's gonna play.
A special type of man. He's been in a developmental state. You see how they're playing him? I mean, it's like Waddle or Hill.
All right.
Hey, Fred. I got one request, Fred. I need you to put Tua QB1 on that goddamn hard hat.
No. I can't do that.
Come on, Fred. What you mean?
I can't do that, bro.
Come on, Fred. We better than that.
You might as well ask me to put Liam Eichenberg up on there, man. You wild.
Fred.
Oh, damn.
Hey, Fred.
Damn, Fred.
How bad do you want Tua off the team, Fred? How bad do you want Tua off the team? And when if Tua gets off the team,
Fred,
how much joy are you going to take in saying I told you?
You know what, man? I can't. I ain't got too many years for another quarterback to watch. Develop another quarterback, man. And what really messes me up, man.
I told you
I know
so.
that this quarterback ain't it, man. I just.
So you want to say I told you so? You would
So,
love to
Fred,
say
what
I told
happens
you
if he takes us to that promised land?
It won't be him.
If he takes us to that promised land, I give him his props. I say, Tua, you shut me the fuck up. I'm a dumbass.
Hey, I can't wait to hear. Hey, I want you to come on the show and say that shit.
Hey, I come on the show and say, hey, Tua, man, you that dude, man. Hey, look, I didn't believe in you, man. But that's Super Bowl, man.
Fred, I'll give you your prop. You're a man.
Hey, I love that.
Hey, bro, I'll give it up.
Wait, don't give me
Fred. But see, Fred, you can tell Fred a real one because he said he'll come on here and say, "Hey, Tua, you shut me the fuck
up." That's what I'm saying. I give him his props.
Hey, I give you your props because there's a lot of cats in the community who will say, "Oh, I've been riding with Tua the whole time. Oh, I love Tua." Nah, bitch, you ain't love Tua. Stop your goddamn rhyme.
CB, you know what you're gonna have to do for me one day, CB. You know what you're gonna have to do for me one day,
What's up?
CB.
What's up?
You're gonna have to tell me how Tua did his college days, bro.
What you mean?
What I mean by that, what did he do all through his college?
He would have been the number one pick. He would have been the number one pick.
Like, look, CB. Did he start for Alabama all 4 years, bro?
No.
He didn't play
4 years.
He didn't play 4 years.
How many years did he start for Alabama?
What, 2.5? 2?
He started for Alabama 2 years?
Yeah, 2 years.
Okay,
Yeah.
2 years in a championship game, and he played the halftime of the
And he sent the
championship.
quarterback. He sent the quarterback that you believe is better than him. He sent him to
okay.
another school.
What got him the starting job? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Because
Like
he worked
he
his
was better
ass
than the
off.
one.
He was better
He
than
was better
Jalen.
than the one that was
he
playing.
was better than who?
Yeah.
Jalen.
Better than Jalen Hurts.
Now you don't
He
trust
better
Nick
than
Saban.
Jalen.
Look, hold
He
up,
was
Fred.
better-
Hold up, Fred. Now you don't trust Nick Saban to make that call on his quarterback.
No, hell no. Hell no.
Fred works
Wait
at
a minute,
Skynet.
CB. Hold on, wait a minute, CB. I think I heard Jalen Hurts left Alabama. That's how Tua got the job.
So he left. Oh, okay. So he left. That's how he got the job.
That's what I
He
heard.
left
That's what I
because
heard.
he lost the job.
He left
Hey,
because he
Fred.
lost the job, Fred.
Hey, Fred, how many starters done
don't believe it.
left Alabama, Fred?
Hey,
How many
so
starters
why
just leave Alabama?
why would he leave Alabama if you a starter?
And then
Fred?
he went. So did he go play somewhere else at some other college?
Hey,
At a lesser
man,
school. At a lesser school.
At
man,
He went to
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Fred,
That's my point, big Nick. I don't care what school you went to, bro. If you got skills, you got skills.
Fred,
Oh.
they
I don't
told
care
me,
what round- I
they
don't care
told
what
me that.
school you went to. I don't care what round you was drafted in. If you got skills, you got skills, bro. Don't
Hey,
get me
matter,
wrong.
Fred, you gotta. Hey, they told me to give you the Tua Leroy glow. It's gotta happen. You gotta watch the video, Fred. Pay close attention. Pay close attention.
All right, Leroy. Who's the one and only Malcolm? Let me go, motherfucker. Let me go.
And Fred, that boy special.
I don't
That
believe
boy
you made me sit.
special.
I don't believe you made me sit here and watch that shit.
Hey, Fred. Hey, Fred,
What?
check this out. Before Tua got hurt, the whole league was tanking for Tua.
The only problem I have with that video is it looked like he used his right arm and it had to be his left.
Man.
Hey, but Fred, man,
Fred,
hey, I
nobody
love
tanked for Jalen. He went in the second round.
bro. They wasn't taking for Jalen. They wasn't taking for Jalen. And honestly, Tua gonna have a better career than Jalen. Like, and as a Dolphin fan, I'm not just speaking as a homer. Like, I think he's gonna
And
have
you
a
know
better
what?
career.
And you know what, CB? Jalen's year he went to the bowl outdoes all 3 years Tua's been here, bro.
Yeah, I mean, he went to the
In
Super
my
Bowl.
eyes.
He went to the Super Bowl, bro.
Okay. Outdoes
No.
all 3 years he's been
Okay,
here.
hold up.
Some
It
quarterback
outdoes what Lamar Jackson did too.
They have the best O line in football by far.
They had the best defense, hands down.
They bought it, yeah.
If Tua had the best defense, shit, he would have been there, and he ain't played. He would have been there with Skylar Thompson.
Come on, man. Don't put
Come on now.
on the defense, man. Don't put that shit on the
Sometimes it
defense.
makes easy throws.
Dude,
put
their
that
O
on the
line,
defense,
their O
man.
line backups are better than some of our starters.
Bro, they had a really good football team, and,
Hey,
and I
Fred.
understand Jalen Hurts
No,
made some
man.
plays.
No,
man, but
I tell you what
Hey,
it was.
Fred,
It's just that Tua is just limited on what he can do on the field, bro. He's greatly limited, bro.
what's his
Tua
limitations?
is
Hey, hold on.
2-0.
What's his limitations, Fred?
Man, his limitations, man. I'm gonna say his off script balling, his off script balling.
That's
If you ask me, his pocket awareness is jittery.
no.
You know what
His
I'm saying?
pocket
'Cause
awareness.
He's happy.
He led the
Pocket awareness
he
is
led
the
the
best
league.
in the league.
What I
He
mean
led
by
the
that,
league in that.
he's happy footed in the pocket. I don't know if you're old enough to have
He was
heard
one
that
of the least sacked quarterbacks in the
on
league.
CB, but Tua's happy footed in the pocket, bro.
Happy footed.
Yeah.
I think he only got sacked like 12 times all
That's what I
year.
mean, CB. You ain't old enough to understand what I mean by that, bro. It's always said.
Bro.
He's
All right,
got
so
happy
look,
feet. He's got happy
Fred,
feet. in
you
the
got me.
pocket.
Look, Fred, you got me on the first one. This is what I want you to understand. The first one you said off script to his struggles. I agree with you. I agree with him. I agree with him struggling off script and being able to move around and make certain throws. But what you're not going to tell me is his pocket awareness is bad, because he's really good in terms of pocket awareness.
No. What
He
I
knows-
mean by and also what I mean
He
by
knows how to
pocket
get
awareness-
himself out of trouble, Fred.
CB, listen to me, bro. Listen
Go
to
ahead.
me. when he thinks, I guess it seems like he's pressured or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's really no pressure, but he's hurrying up and getting rid of this ball, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
No
think
pressure
that
there.
look, that's
He
the
steps
nature of
up.
the offense.
Got
That's
to
the
Take his
nature of the
time, bro.
offense.
He look.
TDR, go ahead. Let Fred let TDR speak.
He's rushing everything, bro.
Go
Take your
ahead.
time back there,
He's
yo. That's
rushing
all.
everything. It's statistically wrong, for one. For another,
Completely.
when is he doing this rushing and making bad play calls? Because, I mean, all I see is him stepping up, rolling out, throwing dots to Jalen Waddle for the win. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude.
I don't know.
And
what
every
you
time,
watching,
and
man.
every
I
time he
don't know
got
what
hurt,
you
what has
watching.
been the problem?
I
It's
don't know
been
what
him holding onto the ball.
my
And Fred,
problem.
also,
My
Fred, you
problem
think
is,
you get
come
rid
on,
of it so quick, Fred? You get rid of it so quick? Do you ever consider the reason you get rid of it so quick? Because the
yeah, I
people
know
are
why I
open?
get rid of it so quick.
They're
I know
open.
why.
Because they're
I know
open.
why.
Because the people are open.
Because that's what the offense is, and that
No,
help
because
me
they're
not
open.
get hurt, bro. That's what
Do,
the
do
No,
you
it's the
believe,
offense
West Coast
is.
do you
To help
believe
offense.
me
the
not get
receivers
hurt.
are open? Do you believe the receivers are open?
He thinks they're going to be open.
That's
Now,
Man, y'all
fair.
hear
he
Fred. Y'all
thinks
hear
they're going to
Fred.
be open, but what they're doing is baiting him, man. Tua, if you ask me, is the easiest quarterback in NFL to bait, bro. He is. He's real easy to bait.
How many interceptions you think Tua has in his entire career?
How many he's going to have in his entire career?
Let's
No,
talk
right
about
now.
this. How many
Right
you think
now.
you're gonna have?
Right
How many
now,
you think you're gonna have this year?
Look,
How many you think
out
you're
of the
gonna have
three,
this year?
no, wait, CB. Out of the two top quarterbacks that he came in the league with, who do
Yeah.
you think has the least interceptions?
Uh, I say Tua has the least interceptions.
Wow.
But
Herbert.
check it out. You have to check it out. 10 of his interceptions been dropped, bro. Easy picks that been dropped.
Okay, so
Come
how
on,
many of
man.
the other
How many
quarterbacks have
touchdowns been
you not
dropped?
Now,
seen?
if
How
you
many of
ask
his
me,
touchdowns been dropped?
who's
How
had
many
the
of his
worst
touchdowns been dropped?
interceptions, I'm gonna say Tua did.
Well, you'd be wrong again.
No, I wouldn't. You know
How
what I
would you
mean
not
by
be
you know
wrong
what I
when
mean.
Herbert
Fred.
when
His
Herbert
interceptions
leads?
came from after a concussion.
Damn, Fred.
What?
Yeah,
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Stop it, Fred. You
what do you
going?
mean
Hey,
after
Fred.
a concussion?
Fred, who
You
leads the
mean that
NFL in pick sixes?
The concussion he sustained in the Green Bay game was the reason why he threw the 3 picks? For
Yes.
one.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, Fred.
I'm
Hey,
gonna tell you
Fred.
like this. No, it wasn't. I don't even believe he had a concussion. I believe the Green Bay figured him. I believe Green Bay figured him the hell out and
Hey,
was just baiting
hey,
his
Fred. Let
ass,
me ask you
and
a
he pulled
question.
himself
He
out the
went
game.
full retard.
That's what I believe.
Hey, Fred. Let me ask you a question.
That's what I
Fred,
believe.
Since
hey,
Tua
Fred,
is
hey, Fred, they say you spin, Fred. They say
Hey,
you
Never go for a
spin.
retard.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
hey,
what
hey.
they say.
Since Tua has entered the league, what quarterback in the NFL has the most pick sixes at the worst in the fourth quarter, even?
Fred don't know the answer to these damn questions.
I don't know that, man. I don't look up
Herbert,
these stats.
Herbert.
I don't look up shit
Yeah, it's
like
a quarter.
that, man.
It's a quarterback you
Herbert.
think better than Tua. It's a quarterback you think better than
Is
Tua.
Herbert better than Tua? Definitely.
Hey, hard hat Fred. Hard hat Fred.
Is Jalen Hurts better than Tua?
Man,
Hey,
hard hat
hey,
Fred,
Fred.
bro.
Hey,
Hey,
Fred.
Fred, give me a hard hat, bro.
Hey, Fred.
CB
They
like
was
that.
both drafted. They was both drafted in the same year. Who do you think was drafted in
Hey,
a better
CB.
situation?
I'm a
And who do you think has a winning record at the two?
Fred,
CB,
what's good?
this is where I am with it, right, bro?
Who was
Look,
drafted to a better situation,
hold
Fred?
on, Nick.
Tua
Hold on,
or
Nick. Hold on.
Herbert?
I asked you your
Wait,
question.
no,
and
answer
you-
that.
hold on.
Let him talk. Let him talk, Big Nick. Let him
Okay.
talk. Go ahead.
Look, CB, where I'm from, bro, and you know all my years of watching football, when it comes draft time, teams stay away from a guy that sustained this injury. Ain't no way a team like this would draft a guy that sustained this kind of injury. Now,
Unless you're
what was it about Tua that we had to have him, bro? With this
He's
kind of
special.
injury. With this kind of
He's
injury.
special.
He's special. That's why. I
You know
mean,
what?
he's special. You
He's
gonna see it this year. You
He's
saw
special.
you saw so this is I have a question for you, Fred.
He's special.
How did you feel about Tua after the Baltimore game?
After the Baltimore game, man, I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like, damn, Tua did it to them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? He did it to him. Now look here,
Tua is
CB.
2-0 against.
All right, go
Lamar
ahead.
Jackson.
Hey, go ahead.
Tua is
Hold
2-0
up.
against
Let him go. Let him go. Go ahead, Fred.
I'm sitting back watching this game, bro, and like we were out of it. You
Out
know,
of it.
we
Out
were
of it,
out of it.
Fred.
I'm considered out. I'm saying we was out of it. Okay, now Tua just heaving shit up, bro. For real. That's what's going down in my head. Fuck it, put it up. See what we can do.
Yeah.
And which he did. Just put it up, bro. Because he didn't do anything for
you think he
3
just put
quarters.
it up?
He didn't do anything for 3 quarters. Now,
What do
here
you
we come
mean?
to 4th quarter. He didn't do anything. They shut him down for 3 quarters. Nick, what you talking about? They blow
Okay.
we were blown
All right,
out.
so
We were blown out.
so that's why you don't play 3 quarters. You play 4 quarters, Fred.
Lamar did us like he always do us, bro. Come on.
Fred, and
Wait,
you play 4 quarters, bro. What happened in the 4
I know
quarters,
you
Fred?
play. I know you play 4 quarters on CD, but I know you had to hear this here, man. You just relax, man. When you up like that, players do relax.
Oh, so they relaxed. So that's why we won.
Yes,
that's
I
why
believe.
Tua played well
Yes, I
because
believe
they
that's
relaxed.
Exactly. That's just what I believe.
Come on, Fred. We better than
okay,
that,
Fred, they relaxed and we
Dying
scored
on the
7.
sideline.
You remember in the 4th quarter we scored what? How much we scored in the 4th quarter? 28? It's 21.
Something crazy, bro.
20,
Something
28.
crazy.
28.
28.
We had
So
28 in the 4th quarter. You had 4 touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
Okay.
So
Let me
you're
ask
telling me?
you.
Fred.
What did
Fred,
you
my
say
turn,
after
Fred.
the
My
game?
turn,
Fred? I was
Fred.
trying to get to Fred after the game, like how he felt about it, but he won't tell me how he felt.
Okay. I said, oh shit, we won that. We won that. That's what I felt after the game. Good shit.
And were you?
Okay.
How did you feel about Tua after the game?
I mean, I ain't feel nothing. I didn't feel like he was. I didn't feel like he was still the dude for us. No, I thought he man, pulled it out.
Okay, so you just thought he had an outer body experience, and he probably wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But I mean,
So
was there any point in the season where you felt like he was the dude?
Like I said.
But what did you say the following week?
I'm not going to dismiss the fact that he didn't do anything for 3 quarters, bro. We were blown out.
Okay, but what did you say the following week?
It's like basketball. When you're down 10 points, 3 minutes to go in the damn basketball game.
Not like
now
basketball.
you just heaving up 3-pointers now, and they're
It's not like basketball. No,
yes, it is. That's just how it went. That's just how it went.
You said out your own mouth. They laid down in the 4th quarter. Okay, well they took the gas. They put out the gas in the 4th quarter. So 7 points. Okay, no problem. We was chilling. 14 points. We still chilling. 21 points. God damn, they ain't gonna tighten up. They ain't gonna tighten up, Fred. You don't think they gonna tighten up after 21 points?
Nick, it's they already caught up in it now, bro. Now they scrambling. They don't know what they're doing.
You said now they're scrambling.
They're winning, Fred. They're winning still.
Hey, let me ask you guys something. Is it me or is Tua still the only young guy to ever go undefeated against Belichick?
Yeah. Fred,
man, let me tell you something about the undefeated thing. For one thing, which Calm fumbled the ball on the 1-yard line. They would easily kick the field goal. We was going to lose that game. Okay.
Oh, come on,
man. Fred got all the Wolfpack answers, bro.
That's
he
what
really
it is.
do,
That's
bro.
what it is. Am I lying? Am I lying? Did the guy not?
He has the whole Wolfpack book in front of him.
X stripped the man. X stripped the ball out of the man's hands, but Fred say,
Okay, X stripped him. Okay, X stripped him. All right,
X stripped it, right?
Okay,
so okay. Tua was lucky.
Okay, Tua didn't win that game. Shit, X won that game.
Okay,
that was a huge play. That was a big time play.
I hear you, Fred. Hey man, this was fun. It is
fun, man. It is fun, man.
It's fun, Fred. I enjoy.
You know what I like most about this though? It was a big discussion with no disrespecting anybody.
Yeah, it's fun, bro. It's not. It's not personal, bro. It's all good, man. And
it's cool. It's cool.
That's what we're gonna do over here. We're gonna have fun with it, man. We definitely gonna have fun with it.
I just got one final question for Fred.
Okay, and then I'm gonna let him ask this question, then I'm coming to you, TDR.
One final question for Fred, I promise you.
Wait, Nick.
Fred, Tua and Lamar has played head up twice.
Yeah.
Who's won 2 games?
Who's the what with the 2 games? What happened?
They played twice, head up, both starting quarterbacks. Who's been the victor of those 2 games?
He don't care about that. Fred don't care about that. Fred
You're
don't care
right.
about that.
You're right. You're right. I don't care about that because, like I said last year, Lamar did us like he always did us. Always did us.
Hey.
Blow
What,
us the
quit on
fuck
the
out.
team? What, quit on the team? He quit on Baltimore
Oh
2 years in a
man,
row?
he did quit on them boys,
You know
Fred.
what? You know what Lamar did. You know what Lamar did to us, Nick. Cut it out, bro.
Hey,
He
TDR,
quit on
go
them
ahead,
boys.
bro.
You know what he did to us the last 5 years.
The last 2 years he lost. I know that.
All right, man. TDR, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yep.
All right, cool. So, like, we all understand that Derrick Henry in the fourth quarter, after pounding the shit out of somebody, now he's going to start breaking runs. And that's basically what Tyreek Hill and Jalen did to Baltimore. They ran out. Them boys were in and out of the sideline trying to catch their breath. So is that not a good play?
Oh, you mean the second string boys at that, right?
I mean,
So they were now they were second string.
what's that?
Yeah. Baltimore were missing. Baltimore
It was Marlon
missing
It was-
3
Humphreys and
starters that
Marcus
game.
Peters.
Bro, so now it's second
Marlon
string.
Humphreys
What-
and Marcus.
Hey,
Marcus-
you listening? Hey,
Marcus
you
Peters-
listening to some
Marcus
YouTubers
Peters
way
is
too
trash,
much,
bro.
Fred.
Marcus
Fred.
Peters is trash, bro.
Fred,
Marcus
you
Peters
listening?
is trash.
Fred,
Come on, man.
you listening to these YouTubers
Marcus
way
Peters
too
is
much.
trash, bro.
Now he
Damn, our whole
trash.
secondary was pretty much second string too. So was that why Lamar did good?
Oh,
I
Fred
don't know.
like that.
I don't know because Lamar did that to us with our starters, bro, for years.
no, we're not talking about for years. We're talking about last year.
Oh yeah, well, okay, well, Lamar, he did it to us last year.
Hey,
His
Fred,
defense,
Lamar only
his
beat the
defense
Dolphins
let him
since he
But
been
down.
in the
Tua
league.
owns
Since
Lamar.
Lamar
Defense
been in
let
the
him
league,
down.
Fred,
Hey,
since Lamar been in the league, he only beat the Dolphins one time. What are you talking about?
Man. Hey, what did he beat us in the playoffs or something?
no,
No.
he didn't.
No.
He never beat us in the playoffs. Oh, okay.
No.
They weren't playoff games. They were just
Tua
regular
owns
season.
Lamar.
They were just regular season blowout games, right?
No,
When
he
he
only
put up,
beat the Dolphins one
when
He
time.
beat us when we had Minka. That's the
oh
year.
yeah, he ain't put up a 52 burger on us, man.
Yeah.
One
Okay,
time.
That's the
what he
year.
put up on us? What he put up on us
Fred,
the year
we're
before that?
3-1.
40 something.
We're
Come on,
3-1
man.
against him, Fred. We're 3-1
Hey,
against Lamar Jackson.
Fred, they said you need to stop watching TD fans talk so much.
I don't watch.
Bro.
I don't watch that, bro. I watch football.
But you can't watch football when you thought Lamar Jackson has been doing all this damage to the Dolphins when we're 3-1 against him.
Bro, I've seen Lamar Jackson do us dirty, bro. Dirty.
G ride with
dirty
you, bro.
last year.
Hey, you got a real friend in G, bro. I'm telling you right now. Fred say, hey, he says you out here kicking ass and taking names, bro. Hey, you got a friend in G, bro, for real.
That's cool, G, wherever you at, bro.
Hey, man, let's go ahead and do final takes, man. Fred, go ahead first, bro. I love the fact that you came up here, bro.
Yeah, final take, CB, man. I enjoy coming up here on the show, man. I enjoy listening to you guys, man. And I had a ball, man. I'm about to take it down, man, so I can get a chance to wear my hard hat tomorrow, bro.
There you go. Hey, where'd you get that hard hat from, bro?
They got it for me, CDB, man. They got it for me, man. It's a certain spot at the job. You know, you got to have a hard hat when you go in there. You know, but I didn't work in that area. But I go up there a lot. They was like, Fred, we gotta get you a hard hat. You know what I'm saying? And they said, what kind you want? And because I seen this dude with an Eagles hard hat, man. I said, man, I want me a football team hard hat. And the dude was like, he said, what team? I said, man, what the fuck kind of hat I got on my head? Regular hat on CB. It was a Dolphins regular hat. I said, this is what I want. He said, all right.
And they took care of you.
Yeah, they looked me out.
Hey, that's a blessing,
that's
man.
a damn good job right there.
Yeah,
they look out for you, bro. That's a good look, bro.
Yeah, they did. But I had fun, CB, man. I always have fun on your show, man. Let you know that, bro.
Hey, appreciate you coming through, bro.
No problem.
All right, bro. Later.
Hey, hold up, Fred. Wait up here for my odds. Have him wait up for mine, because my final thought is I can't wait for the season to start so we can get to the end and Fred can apologize. Fred can apologize to every one of us or to Tua on the air.
That's gonna be
That's
beautiful.
what I can't wait for.
That's gonna be beautiful. I'm looking forward to that, Fred. I'm looking forward to the day where you can apologize and say, "Damn, I was wrong about Tua. I was dead ass wrong." I'm looking forward to that day, man. Hey,
But
appreciate you
until
coming
then,
through, Todd.
y'all have a wonderful night and be safe.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Oh man.
Come here.
Hey, TDR, man. Go ahead. Give me your final take, bro. I appreciate you coming through, man. It's always fun, man. Always fun.
For sure. For sure. Thanks, man. Dog, I want it to be known that I actually made a bet with a Jets fan. All right. This is important. The bet
Okay.
is the bet is if we end up winning more games than the Jets, then he has to buy a Tua jersey and say an apology on a video.
Wow. I like it. And you have to do the same if
Vice
they
versa
win.
with the Rodgers.
Nice. Okay.
So
Yeah,
I
y'all
like
better
it.
than
looking
me.
forward to seeing that.
Yeah, you better than me. You better than me.
I'm looking forward to seeing that, man. And I had a bet with a friend a few years ago too, a Jets bet, but it was the same bet too, based on record. Whoever has the better record wins $100, and we
Yeah, I wouldn't
definitely
even
had the
beat that.
better record. So, hey, similar bet, man. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing us getting that dub, man. And the video, you gotta send me the video so we can put it on here live, bro.
Yeah, man. All right. Bet. We're gonna do that.
All right, let's do it, man. Have a
Fans
good one.
up, buddy.
Follow TDR on on Twitter, man, or X now. The Dolphin that isn't it the Dolphins Realtor on Twitter?
Yeah, that Dolphins Realtor on Twitter.
That Dolphins Realtor
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Bye. We
But
always have fun.
yeah, we have a good time, man. Appreciate you coming through, bro.
Fans up, my friend.
All right, guys. Hey,
Fins up, man.
later.
Later. Big Nick, go
Yeah,
ahead, bro.
You guys that can do apparel bets, you guys are better than me. I mean, I probably can do an apparel bet, but it'll never be with the Jets or the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh
Never,
my
because I'm a welch
gosh.
on the bet. I'm
I
not
would
gonna do it.
hate to do that, bro. That would be terrible.
I'm not gonna do it.
I've never
Yeah,
done that
yeah,
type of bet. It's hard to do.
yeah. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't even accept the bet. I don't even want to talk about it. Um, I don't want an apology. I don't want an apology for them type of friends like Fred. You don't need to apologize to me. What you need to do is stop being football intellectual lazy. Go look at the stuff, man. Understand what you stop looking to people who you think are cool kids and believing what they're saying and running with it. Go find out about your quarterback. Go find out about your team, man. Then that'll kill a lot of that narrative. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need to apologize to me. Just stop being lazy intellectual when it comes to football.
Yeah, and that's what I see a lot of in the community. It's a lot of people yelling and screaming about their emotions and about how they feel about a particular unit. Oh, the O line is bad. I'm sad. They haven't addressed the trenches. They added 5 new damn players in the unit. Like, what else can they do? Like, gosh, like y'all complain about everything. It's really sad. It's like, I mean, they really want everything to be the way they want it to be. Like the coach don't watch film and evaluate his damn football team and know what the hell he needs. It's wild to me. And it's
Hey,
just
little Nick
crazy.
acting up, but I gotta go right now, man. You know how you my
Hey,
boy.
tell
Fans
little
up,
Nick,
man. Be safe.
tell little Nick I'm gonna come get him, man. Tell him to tighten up, man.
Yeah, I need you too, boy. I need you too, boy. I don't know what I was thinking at 50 years old.
Bro, how
All
old
right,
is he,
man.
bro?
He's 3. I just
Oh,
turned 53.
Oh man, he cutting up. He cutting up, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna holler
Yeah.
at you, bro.
Fans up, man. Be safe.
Fans up, bro. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, appreciate everybody coming through. This was fun, man. I love these panel shows where we could get up, have a good time, laugh and joke, talk about the Miami Dolphins. Fred kind of brought some different energy, which was fun. Shout out to the homie Adam Sadowski who dropped a donation and became a member, did a membership for 1 month. I appreciate that. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I see y'all. JR Black, Dwayne D Experience, Sal Mudbone, Duke. This was fun, man. This was fun. I'm gonna start doing this. I'm gonna try to do this more often. DB, I see you. It was a little bit of everybody in here. All the homies who came in. Dre was in here. Samoan Warrior. It was just fun. It was fun. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate all the support. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And turn on notifications, man, because I'll probably go live again very, very soon. Probably go live again very soon. Be sure to turn on those notifications so you guys could get those. But this is what we do. We crank it up. We have a good time. We bring the energy. It's fun. It's refreshing. It's going to be mostly positive over here until we evaluate what we see on film. And when we see bad stuff, we're objective and we say, hey, we need to get better there. But I'm not going to cry and complain because that just ain't me. The Dolphins are about to go win some big games. Get ready because it's happening. So really appreciate y'all coming through. Hey, fins up to the fins for life, Dolphins for life. Y'all already know what time it is. Hey, it's fins up. It's Finn's Take with CB83, and I'm out this bit. See y'all.
Came from the bottom, that's foreign. I swear that I'm up for the sun in the morning. Oof, hey, I gotta flex. I need a Nike bag, give me the check. I need the money and power, respect, but I promise I'm repping the O to the dead. Hey, oof, I sort them out of my way. I don't got nothing to say.